What time is it? I don't have a watch, but I do know what time it really is. It's time for your local market update for the Las Vegas area. And guess what? It is that time of the month. Don't mean anything by that. We're going to talk about what's going on in Las Vegas. So let's go ahead and start her up. So right now I'm looking at the latest live statistics. Remember, these go month to month. So for June, we're looking at May. So let's go on here. Start with the sales prices. That's what everyone wants to know. What is stuff selling for right now? Well, right now, if you look at the end of May, the median price was $287, $336. So remember, there's a difference between median and average. Median, if you take all the houses that sold, you take the one that's dead in the middle, that's the median. Take them all, add them up, divide them by the number, that's your average. So for those of you who remember that from statistics, you know, that old bell curve and skew right, skew left kind of thing. So if you look at the average, it's actually higher to 329. So we are skewing heavily to the right. And going back to the median price. So that's all property types. So right now we're standing at 287 for everything. Oh, yeah. And let's see, let's break it down. So single family, we are currently at 310 for the median. Condos, we're at 152. So you're looking for a nice condo? Save you some money there. We'll talk about condos a little bit later because there's some issues that may negate some of that price. Okay, same things for townhomes here. So townhomes are currently standing about 225. And let's look at those averages. And for single family home, we're at 362. OMG, that's going up. And as you can see, that's a huge skew to the right also. That is more than likely because we got some really expensive real estate here in Las Vegas. They're actually on the top 10 most expensive real estate in the country. A few of them are actually here in Las Vegas. They don't sell that often. But we do have multi-million dollar homes. Condos, looking at 163, not too much of a skew right. And townhomes, 227, almost the same as the median. Sound like Muhammad Ali there. Okay, new listings on the market. As you can see, they're starting to go down. Seems to coincide with some things that are going on in the news. Homes for sale. Look, we had a nice little up and up and up. And then we just like peaked out and it's kind of starting to go down a little bit. So, yeah, there aren't, whoops, that's townhomes. I need to go to all properties. Okay, so it's going up. Now it's going down. We're going into the summer months, the times when the most houses are sold. Just look at the past, what you see going on. So just going into like last year, see up, 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 up. We're peaking out and then fewer and fewer, but we're coming into this year. Look, right now we should be like going up. We're going down for the new homes that are sold. And this goes for those folks who are going like, why aren't prices going down? Well, this is the reason prices aren't going down. During the normal sales season, when the number of homes should be going up along with demand, there is still demand there, but the number of houses are going down because people are pulling their houses off the market, which means the old supply and demand curve. There's not enough supply to meet demand, so prices are not going down. Oh, no. And right now it does look like that's going to happen unless really we get that little 1-2 punch. The virus comes back for that second time. It could be over then. Right now, we're at the 1 punch. We don't have the 1-2 punch. And we certainly don't have 3 counts and you're out. So let's see what happens. So let's look at pending sales. Oh, look at that. Way down. And that is corresponding to the number of houses out there. Closed sales. Down. Not because people don't want houses, but because there aren't any houses. Got a good tale for you. I had sold a house about a week and a half ago. I called up my favorite inspector. It's like, hey, we need to get an inspection on this house. And he goes, well, it'll be a week from now. I'm like, a week from now? It's like our phones are ringing off the hook. We've never been busier. It kind of doesn't match this. Number of sales are down, but people are doing it. And you're starting to see that the quality of houses out there are, you're scraping by. The good houses are disappearing like that. And people are still trying to overprice their houses. No matter what the market's doing now, this is not 3 or 4 years ago. People aren't going to just pay the difference. So you have to come to market. Days on market. Look at this. It's going down. It's actually, if you look at these numbers, they've actually been going up and now back down. So they should be, this is actually pretty good compared to most places. Days on market are usually not this good in most markets. Vegas is doing really good. But you can see it's kind of skewed to the right there. So the houses that are priced right are selling quick. Houses that aren't, you have to do those price adjustments. One day, if someone wants to, just tell me. I'll actually show you the statistics. When you overprice your house, and the longer you overprice that house, the less money you're going to get in the long term. Month supply. This is very critical. In month supply indicates what type of market you're in. A normal market is 5 to 6 months of inventory. Anything above 6 months is known as a buyer's market, so the buyers are controlled. Anything less than that 5 to 6 months is known as a seller's market. Let's see what's been happening. So going back 3 years, we've nowhere been near 5 months. Seller's market, seller's market. Keeps going down. Seller's market. Oh my goodness, look at that. Just 2 years ago, super seller's market. Kind of climbing here a little bit. So last summer, 3.5 months or so. So still a weak seller's market. Now we're going back into this. Look at this. Starting to go back into the control of the sellers. You know why? Fewer houses out there, supply and demand. What this means, let's go back over here to percent of list price. As you can see, the higher the better. Right now, houses are selling for 98.2% of what the average list price is. Now, that list price is the final list price before the house is sold. So what does this mean? I priced my house at $350. It's worth $325. I'm determined to get that. Well, it doesn't sell. I now lower it to $340. Doesn't sell. I now lower it to $330. Okay, someone offers me $325, what it's worth. Or they offer me $330 and it appraises for $325. And I sell it for $325. It's not based on that original $350. It's based on that $330. So those are some of the things you have to think about. When people overprice their homes and it doesn't sell and they adjust it to a proper price, this doesn't reflect this. So from the original list price, this could be much lower. So always remember, price your homes right. And when you're out looking for homes, you don't have to just take whatever market what they throw at you. Look at the market, because guess what? The appraisers and the banks are looking at the market. When it's all said and done, all you've done is wasted your time. There's this old real estate trick where people who want to really get a hot house and they don't want to get into a bidding war, they go in and they offer like this ridiculous amount of money. I had a listing a few months ago where it was hot. I had like almost 20 offers on it. And one person just came in with this super high offer. Just ridiculous. Then the owner came back with, okay, no worries. We'll say you will pay the difference between appraisal. You agree to that? Guess what? Person didn't agree. They were planning something. It was like, yeah, we know it'll appraise for less, so I'm going to put in this super high offer, $25,000 over, and then when it appraises, I'm good. Doesn't always work that way. If you like what you're hearing here and you want to hear more of it, just go ahead, subscribe, and you'll hit that notification bell. Give me a thumbs up, like this video. Really appreciate it, and I'll put out more and more content for you. I'm trying to go to 2 times a week now, because there is just so much information out there, and the market in Las Vegas is changing so fast. And I really want to thank all of you. Thanks a lot. Bye.